constructive dilemma, and what would the conclusions be in either case? You should be thinking, not much. Either premise of conjunction, the premise of addition, the second premise of modus ponens. That's all that can be done with line 3. So I know for a fact if line 3 is going to be used, it's in one of those 3 rules. Addition, conjunction, modus ponens. Well, we have a wedge that doesn't exist. It looks like we're sort of in the same boat as we were last time. Addition or constructive dilemma. They'll both work, but one of them is 5 steps long, so it's the wrong one. So I'm going to let you work on that for a while. Look, feel free to help each other out. I mean, time grows short. If you can get any help from a neighbor, take advantage of it. We're just wallowing in our own sorrow. You know, whichever one you're trying, addition or constructive dilemma, you know if the last step is whichever one you're trying. If you've got 2 previous steps and you're not there yet, that's the wrong one. Right? So has anybody eliminated one of those 2 yet? Addition or constructive dilemma? I'm telling you, they'll both work. One of them's too long. And I'm also telling you that you don't have to play it out to its end to determine it's too long. See, if you're 2 steps into it, or like 3 including the conclusion, and you're not there yet, that's the one that's too long. You don't have to continue. Well, You've eliminated one. Enlighten us. Which one have you eliminated? He's eliminated addition. Yeah, it's 5 steps long. It'll work, but it's 5 steps long. So if you're working on addition, abandon it in all haste and start your constructed dilemma work. Here, I'll start it for you, or with you. There you go, that's your constructed dilemma map or plan. Now, we don't even have a wedge in existence. We have 2 horseshoes in conjunction, 2 sets of them. But they're not the right ones, or are they? Yeah. Doesn't that fit the bill? Okay, so since we have no idea what this is supposed to look like, but we do have a conjunction of 2 horseshoes whose consequents are x and y, then you make the assumption. And it is an assumption at this point. Well, I figure line 2 is going to be that first premise. So you put those in. But on completing that first premise, now you know exactly what this has to be. What? Another wedge that does not exist. So, you know it's either addition or constructed dilemma. It's interesting. 1, 2.
What's with those weird, slightly grotesque melodic twists in that last one? Well, I think the title explains it. 3 of the one humoresque by the portion, including 1 Marco Polo and Dante.
I think there's 2 ways to complete this. Are 2 ways. Let's see. 1. 2. 3. Ah, that's still 1 too many steps. So I think it's going to be 1, 2. Yeah. So at this point, either addition or constructed dilemma will complete this. But one of them is still 1 step too long. See, we had addition or constructed dilemma for this. At this ending point of addition, the whole thing was 5 steps long. Now we have another wedge that doesn't exist. And I see that either addition or constructed dilemma can obtain it. But one of those will result in a 4-step proof. Still too long. The other one's the right way to go. You could do it a million times. Why would there be a restriction on how many times you can do construction? But since you asked, yeah. How many people have this proof completed? Would you use constructive dilemma or addition?
Constructive dilemma.
Is that your plan? Right there? Another wedge that doesn't exist. You people who don't have it, at least get this step. How do you want to create that wedge? No! How do you want to create that wedge?
Addition.
Thanks. What do you need as a premise?
T.
Does it exist already?
Yes.
What line is it?
3.
All right. So our first step of our proof is going to be addition. This then would be line 4. That already exists. That would be 4. It'll be there waiting for us. We'll make that 5. It'll be all there waiting for us, ready to go. Did I do that right? Is that right over there? Yes?